Hi everyone, welcome to this month's Patron's Choice video. Today's topic was chosen by William and Lara. Some quick thoughts on how to cope when nobody knows and you can't disclose. So my first thoughts on this is that if you're in that situation, it's because the situation is not safe and you can't disclose any kind of vulnerability or weakness because other people are likely to try and use that against you, right? So in that situation, there are two general strategies that come to mind. One is to be strong yourself, to be assertive, to play the game, to do whatever you need to make sure that you're safe and in control and protected in that moment. And the other big strategy is around finding allies to help you to do all those things, to stay strong and be protected in that moment. So when I think about this, it's almost like it's like a game or a battle or something like that, and it's not safe. You can't just ask people for help and expect them to help you because everyone's in it for themselves. So if we go with that first strategy for the moment of being strong and assertive, essentially what that looks like is knowing what your boundaries are and defending them the best way that you can. It means setting really clear expectations. It means trying to improve communication and relationships with people so that you know what they can give you, they know what you can give them, and they're willing to actually work with you. In a hostile environment, people are going to try and push you around. And if they learn that they can push you around, then it's more likely that they'll try and do that in the future. Whereas, on the other hand, if you're really stubborn and don't work with anyone, they'll learn that it's not worth working with you and they don't like to do you any favors because they don't actually like you. So my overall trick in terms of emotional intelligence is to have the mindset of what I'm trying to do in any given situation is to make the other person feel good. So even if I'm working with someone who is a real pain to me and making my life hell, I need to try and make sure that when I have an interaction with them, they feel good and want to help me later. It's not so much doing me a favor, it's that they're happy to talk to me, happy to negotiate, happy to work with me, essentially. I'm not sure if I've explained that very well, but obviously learning how to be assertive and emotional intelligence, communication, relationship management skills are quite a big topic. So I guess that's the first strategy, is focusing on those kind of skills so that you can deal with the situation yourself better. Now that's kind of hard. It's very worthwhile, but it's kind of hard. The other strategy is to essentially find help, find allies, find people who can help you overcome whatever weaknesses you have. So for example, if there's a lot of office politics and you don't get it, it's really hard to keep up, it's really hard to figure out what's going on. If you find someone who can help you understand what's going on and help you avoid some of those pitfalls, then that's going to be really helpful. So there's kind of two types of allies. There's the type of ally who is right in there with you in the same battle. So in a workplace, that might be a colleague, for example, someone who actually knows the situation on the inside and can give you a little bit of support. And the other type of ally, which is really important, is someone on the outside. So this might be a friend outside of work, it might be a support group, it might be a family member or someone like that. They don't necessarily need to know the situation in detail, they don't need to be part of the situation, but what they can do is they can help you outside of the situation to cope, to have a better mindset, to strategize, to debrief and understand what's going on, and that helps a huge amount. So examples of that could be even an online support group. Even if you're extremely isolated, if you find a supportive group that can talk through some of the challenges you're having, then that might be a good way to cope as well. So I might leave it there. Like I said, there are two kind of main strategies. There's being stronger and coping better in the moment, and then there's getting help from allies outside of the moment. So I hope that's been a little bit helpful. If you would like to become a cup of coffee supporter of this channel and have your say in next month's Patron's Choice video, you can do that at Patreon, which is the way that people can support this channel. I'm messing this up, but I'm not going to record it again. It's a really supportive community, and you can check that out if you're interested. Thanks. Bye.